to start the awards. I know we can go on and on about so many great things here, but I really want to thank everyone for being here. And I want to give a special thanks to this year, instead of t-shirts, we have mask, GIS Day mask. And they were made by Hovenoak. Actually, the person who made this is a graduate student and her mother, and she's doing research in Atlanta. So I just want to say anybody who has participated in the GIS Day plan or any of our speakers will be receiving one of these masks, and they are now in Dr. Madden's office. If you cannot physically pick up a mask, let us know and we will mail one to you. All right, does anybody, just gonna, couple minutes, does anybody have anything to say before we move on to our awards ceremony? Okay.
I just wanna say like a huge thanks to everyone involved in making GIS Day possible this year, because we were definitely posed with a lot of challenges, and there was a lot of really smart people in the room trying to devise a plan on how to get this thing up and running. And I definitely feel like we executed something that was beyond our expectations in terms of people interested in being involved, and people who will have the opportunity to be involved after the event itself, because we have recorded all of our sessions and they will be posted to YouTube. And so that'll be a resource that we hope people will find beneficial throughout the next couple of months or even into the future. So special thanks to everyone who helped make this possible. We did have a few sponsors as well. So thanks to the Community Mapping Lab, Dr. Mishra's Remote Sensing and Spectroscopy Lab, the Center for Geospatial Research, and InterDev. I believe Amanda had a slide for that. I think I'm jumping the gun and saying thank you, but it really did help pull a lot of things together. And really special thanks to the planning committee, which I think Amanda has a slide on that too, but we can talk about those individuals when we get there. But super big thanks to them. I'll hand it back over to Amanda.
All right, thank you, Austin. And I am going to go ahead and start the slideshow. Before I do, I just want to share our mapping contest. And of course, everything is on Facebook. We have all our events listed, but also we have our own YouTube channel. So you can search for us at GIS Day at UGA on YouTube, and you will come across our YouTube channel, which everything here has been recorded, and and you can watch, rewatch all the sessions. So we will close the mapping contest votes. They have all been tallied thanks to our judges. We have first place and second place awards. It just so happens that all our contestants are graduate students. So we will have 2 first place and 2 second place. I'm just going to scroll through this really quick just to show our maps. We have Courtney Scott with fire soils on Sapelo Island. Benjamin Agnar with the peanut burrow bugs. Molly with the visualization on elephant tracking, very similar to what we saw in Develop, but another little take on this. You can see some of her maps that she made, read a little bit more about that. We have a team here of Monzi and Evelyn, future rail transit through the University of Georgia campus. And if you continue to scroll on, Austin Stone has a peanut crop growth map. And we have one story map at the end by Ragnish Sharma. And if you click on the story map, you can go slide by slide and learn more about soil. So that is our story map contest. Encourage everybody to find our story map contest on our Facebook page. You scroll down a little bit, and I'll probably repost this so it is further at the top. You can visit all the wonderful maps. Okay, we return to our PowerPoint. Okay, so this is the end. We have finished the schedule of events, but GIS Day is not over. As we know, for us in this room, GIS Day is pretty much every day. And we have a few events. As I said, the map contest that is there for everybody to view. But we also have a geocache going on at the State Botanical Gardens. And you could actually go with your phone and find these geocaches that are labeled just as they're shown in that picture there. And if you click on those QR codes, it'll tell you some interesting facts about plants. So if you have time to venture through the botanical gardens, take a look at our geocache that has been set up just for GIS Day, and it'll be there much longer.
Yeah,
then,
I think that was actually a really cool thing, is that's going to be somewhat of a permanent fixture at the botanical garden. So that's going to be a really cool way to have some sort of virtual engagement and education while visiting the botanical garden. So that's really neat.
yes, and as we were working on ways to social distance and have events both live and virtual, this was one that was a thought that has become quite a reality. So yeah, you can be safe and enjoy the environment. Now, there is a geocache hidden on campus. It's somewhere on the UGA campus. And if you find it and sign the logbook, I believe the end date is, it's not on here, but it's December 11th. By December 11th, if you sign the logbook, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a $50 Amazon gift card. And if you could just take a snapshot of this page and also look at our Facebook, here are the coordinates and clues to find the geocache. The mapathon, as mentioned earlier, will end tonight. And there's been on the mapathon and also more information on our Facebook page. Okay, so going through a list of events, Tommy Jordan gave a talk. Actually, it was more like an interview with Austin at the beginning of our meeting. And we learned so much about Tommy. We learned about his music and his academic career. So he is an inspiration to us all, and we are so thankful that he was here to join us for GIS Day. We had a keynote speaker. I have to thank David Rickless for his wonderful presentation from the CDC, a lot about the inner works of the CDC, and he really gave us an insight into some possible job prospects for future GIS students. Sergio flew our drone. The drone demo is on YouTube, and there'll be more video footage of the drone demo to come. And of course, we could not have done this without many of our speakers and panelists and guests who were involved in GIS Day. Oh, sorry, this is going faster than I'm clicking. And a special thanks to our GIS Day Planning Committee. There's a list here, and I am just going to take a moment to read everybody's name because everybody on this list deserves equal credit. We have worked so hard. We came together at the beginning of the semester. We had no idea how we were going to move GIS Day to a virtual event. And through careful planning and many struggles, we made it here. So Austin Stone, myself, Caroline, Inya, Carissa, Allison, Courtney, Alika, Joy, Tyler, Calvin. We have a couple of advisors, Dr. Jerry Shannon, Marguerite Madden, Megan Duver, Calvin, Rajis, and Derek. And each one played an equal but very important role in GIS Day planning. Here's a picture of our team. We all came together virtually, weekly, and our advisors. There's Dr. Shannon on the left, Dr. Madden in the middle, and Megan on the right. All right, the time we have all been waiting for, the map contest winners. First place winner, Rajesh Sharma with spatial temporal scaling of soil organic carbon. Again, we had, our scores were actually exactly the same for our first place winners. So our second first place winner is Molly. And Molly came in first with the poster on elephant tracking. On to our second place winners. We have Benjamin with peanut burrows. And our second, I'm going backwards there. Our second place winner is Austin Stone. So our first place winner each will receive a $50 Amazon gift card. Our second place winners will receive a $25 Amazon gift card. And our People's Choice Award, this is the award that everybody voted on. We had over 30 votes for our mapping contest, and it was our team, Monzi and Evelyn, who won the People's Choice Award. And our mapping contest was sponsored by InterDev, so InterDev will provide them with a $100 gift certificate. All right, I am going to hand this over to Austin now to present the virtual pinpoint map. If everybody remembers, when you signed up, there was a link, and if you click on that link, it takes you to a virtual map where you can actually drop your pin on your location.
All right, thanks, Amanda. Let me share my screen here. All right, so this was a really cool way. So every GIS day, when you walk in the door, there's always a map where people can go and put a pin where they're from. And so we wanted to recreate that somehow through virtual means. So we ended up using ArcGIS Survey 123. So it's an ArcGIS online application. So we set up a survey, and all of you were able to kind of put a point. We just asked you what city you were from, or where the city that you're operating out of currently. And we had a lot of people respond. So right now we have 27. Every so often I'll refresh this and someone else will have participated, and it's really cool to see. And so just the majority of our engagement has been occurring all along the East Coast here. It's really cool to see where folks are reporting out of, or where they're from. So it's a really unique way to replicate our pinboard map that we used in our actual GIS days. And so we actually managed to bring in folks from all over the place. So we have someone who reported in from Venezuela, as well as, I believe, South Korea and in India. So we covered 3 continents. So I think that is really cool to say. And making it virtual, I guess, really does open up access to folks, but also it's just a really unique way to see where all of our attendees are from. So that is really cool. So without further ado, I'll just hand it back over to Amanda.
Yes, thank you. Well, I know Austin and I have been working tirelessly to get this together, but we want to hear from you. So I am going to go ahead and open this up to the floor. If anybody would like to share any experiences about their GIS day, or just would like to talk to the crowd, please do.
Just to say what a great job you two did, Amanda and Austin.
It
And
wasn't
everyone
just
else.
us two.
I know. No, I already congratulated everyone else, but I meant you two as well. I know. And Caroline and everyone who did it, but you all put a lot of work into it.
Huge shout out to literally everyone who helped put this together. I mean, we had so many ideas, so many thoughts going on, and the fact that we were able to get everything, all of our ducks in a row was great. And I'm so glad that the folks who attended did. We've had so much engagement over the past couple of days. It's been really
Just
cool
to kind of speak on that engagement, we have had 79 people register for the event between when we launched it in October to now. And we have also had people from not only all over various departments of UGA, but also different universities. So just in the first less than 40 people that I've looked through today, we've had 3 or 4 from different universities across the country. So. it's pretty cool that we're all being able to come together, not just UGA, but as a GIS community.
Mhm.
I also think that putting these videos on the YouTube channel is just amazing. I've already recommended them to my students because, you know, the starting with the story map workshop that was uploaded right away. And when we talked to our partners this morning, and the develop team gave the presentation, it wasn't recorded. So we said, oh, it's okay. They're going to do it again. And the GIS Day will record it and it'll be up on the YouTube channel. So they're really excited about that. There's even a meeting with some local people about planning, and there's, I guess, some ideas of putting up some fencing. And so one of our partners would like to have this video to show them and the proof that the elephants are using this area. So don't just increase the conflict by putting up fences and, you know, doing some development right there. So they're really excited about using the video. So thank you for thinking of that as well.
And I'm going to be sending out an email to all of you who registered with a link to the YouTube page, the Facebook page, our Twitter. That way you have access to all of this content, and feel free to share it widely.
Yes, and we appreciate any feedback. So please respond if you have. You can find us on Facebook, respond to our YouTube. You can email us personally. I'm sure you've seen plenty of emails come your way. If you have anything you'd like to add, we are open to listen because we want to make next year just as great as this year and the year past. We want to keep GIS going. And if anybody wants to participate as a team member in future GIS events, please let us know because we always need help from students and advisors. Well, we will email our winners of the map contest. Again, congratulations to all and congratulations to everybody who is here with us today. I wish we could give awards out to everyone because it is just incredible to be here. And our sponsors, I have to stress that once more, CGR, Small Sat Lab, there's Dr. Mishra's lab, and I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody.
Mapping Lab.
Mapping
Internet.
Lab.